Why did I go vegan? Well, it all started here in Italy, in Tuscany. And I came home and I wanted to understand why their strawberries taste so sweet. Why their eggs were more orange than ours were. I really couldn't fathom the fact that everything just tastes so much fresher. I mean, obviously, it's a foreign country, their food's grown differently, but it had a different, there was something missing. It was the culture shock. So I went raw vegan to detox my body. I started to learn more about food, and I started to document my journey as I went around it, sharing everything that I made homemade because I'd become obsessed with making things homemade. I started traveling and understanding other people's lifestyle. I learned about Dr. Sebi and alkaline vegans. I learned about this body that I live in, and the temple, and trying to understand it fully. We'll never fully understand it, but I wanted to take care of it. I started teaching other people about food and how to prep food because, we're only taught the food pyramid and it's never really explained. Like, why do we need that? And why do we need that? I've always questioned stuff, always. And I started sharing food and recipes with my nieces and my little sisters and brothers and mother. And then I started working in the food industry. And I just became obsessed with understanding food, watching documentaries, endlessly educating myself on raw vegan diets, detoxing. And then I started a vegan bakery thanks to my community because they asked for it. And then I got to understand that. And then in the midst of all of that, I wanted to learn about food. And the best way to learn is to grow your own. So I started growing my own food. And it was the biggest wake-up call. I connected with nature again, fully. And I just fell in love with this journey. I learned about zero waste eating and my carbon footprint. I learned about patience and eating seasonal and being a locavore. And understanding that your food is not supposed to be available all seasons. And then daily watching documentaries and just trying to understand this thing that we consume on a daily basis without even really thinking about it. Food impacts us more than we ever think of. And I'm always on a mission to share and to educate.